Today is not just about my son, John. I include all the victims and murdered victims here in Jacksonville because that's the way my son would want it.
The pain that Peg Rowan felt when her son John went missing in 2001 has never diminished. Although his body has never been located, John Rowan's case is now listed as an unsolved homicide. But the Rowan family has not focused on their grief. Instead, they work to support other victims of crime.
Being a victim, I decided to, in my son's name, to raise money for the Justice Coalition because I never realised there were so many people out there suffering the very same pain as I am.
On Monday, the Rowan family hosted the 3rd annual John Rowan Memorial Golf Tournament to benefit the Justice Coalition at Hidden Hills Golf and Country Club in Jacksonville. After the tournament, participants listened to former Jaguar player Richard Collier, a victim of crime himself.
I'm real big in giving back, and speaking out with the community, especially with topics that, that I can relate to. So, like the bloodlines, I can relate to that. And this, being a victim of crime, I can relate to that. So.
Collier was left paralyzed and his left leg was amputated after he was shot 14 times during an altercation on Labor Day of last year. The man police said shot Collier is currently in jail awaiting trial. But Collier isn't focusing on the negative either. He's already seen how he can use his experience to help other victims as well.
I feel like I'm obligated. Me as a person who survived, a crime, I feel like, it's my duty now to go out and say, speak how God has, carried me through and kept me alive. And I know it's the reason why I'm alive.
Collier helped raise money for the Justice Coalition by autographing footballs that were auctioned during the tournament. This added to the $75,000 that the John Rowan Memorial Golf Tournament has already raised to date.
We need all the help and support for the Justice Coalition as they send out each month 3,500 papers with stories belonging to all those victims in them. It's a way of keeping the victims' stories out there, their photographs out there, because we all live in hope that one day somebody will come forward with good news of a loved one.
Look for more on the tournament and the Justice Coalition on Jacksonville.com and pick up a copy of Tuesday's Florida Times-Union. For Jacksonville.com, I'm Amanda Warford.